So this is a quick video showing people the Amazon Flex app. Because a lot of people keep asking me, how does the app work? How does it look? What do you do with it? So I'm scheduled for today, so I can't show you the part where, let's say, if those deliveries on demand, that it will pop up. Only way I can do that is if I cancel this and then try to do it again. But if I do that, there's a higher chance of me losing this schedule. So I'm not even going to touch that. So as soon as you sign in, you'll be greeted with the home page. It will show you this bar down here. Let me turn down the brightness a bit. It will show you, man, it's still bright. Sorry about that. It will still show you this bar down here. Update my schedule. Now, availability is all up to you. Whatever you want to do, whatever hours you want to work. So let's say availability, right? Well, this is for today's shift. Right? I don't want to jump off topic. But availability. Setup availability, right? You go in here, you put the hours you want to work a week. You're never going to get 40 a week, but the days you want to work. See, I take Saturdays off, so they could never schedule me for a Saturday. And when I say schedules, because every week they throw you suggestion schedules. You can take them if you want to, or you can go on demand. I always take them on demand because that means I don't have to go crazy and go into the app all the time to see if there's open availability, which I'll get back to that later on. But you go in, set the time you want to start working. The only reason why I use these late shifts is because it's summertime right now. So since it's summer right now, I like to work when the sun's going down, not when it's coming up and you're burning hot outside. So I'll do like a 4-hour shift. And the reason why I'm doing 4-hour shifts now, because it opens me up to do other apps. I could do 6 hours easy, but I figured 4-hour shifts would be okay for me. So once you put the time that you want to work, time start to time end, because you could put, for instance, 12. 12 to 12. So now it knows that you're available from 12 to 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. But 12 p.m. is the deadline, so obviously it'll be 12 to 10 because you get 2-hour blocks. So you will press set availability. I'm not going to do that because I'm not doing that. And you just basically do it with everything on this list. You press done, brings you back to your calendar. Now you're probably asking, what's that orange dot for? The orange dot is to indicate the day you accepted that you're gonna work. When you click on there, it gives you the schedule. The payout is 108 guarantee. I never get that. Why? Because when you make deliveries, you can make tips on your deliveries. And when you make tips on your deliveries, you get something like this, 150. Like I said, the faster you get your orders out, the faster you get tips. So usually sometimes out of a day I can make 180, 190, close to $200. And I'll show you in a minute the payouts. Because people keep asking me how much I make. I wasn't trying to get into detail with that, but I'll give you a brief look of how that looks. So you already got that part. So every time you get an orange dot, these gray dots is for the schedule that might come out next week. Or it comes out tonight, Friday. So tonight they'll have the schedule out. But they could choose me for any one of these days. They'll probably just give me 1 or 2. But lately it's been busy, so they might give me 4 or 5 days. But I don't care because, like I said, you can still go on demand. So that's explaining the calendar part. Let's go to earnings. Earnings is the spot you will come to basically look at how much you've made throughout the year, the week you worked. So for instance, this was a 2-hour shift I had picked up. The payout was $36 to $50. With tips, really, ESPN? With tips and all, I made $84. So if that gives you a better indication of what's going on, then you understand what's going on here. Self-explanatory. The payout was supposed to be $36 for 2 hours. So with tips and all, like I said, I try to get the food to the customers as fast as possible. And when you do, they give you better tips because they see that you basically rushed to get there, and you know the payout was good. Let's open that back up. And then if you want to do order payment history, whatever, you come here, and this gives you the week, the weeks that you worked for that month, and the payouts for that month, or the days you worked that week, or whatever. So this was a week, but this is probably like one day I worked out the week, so I was like a 6-hour shift. This was a 4 day. Yeah, this was 4 days. 4 days of work, 4-hour shifts. I made that. That $5 bonus, that was for something they had gave me that they had owed me. But you pretty much get it. It's self-explanatory. Trust me, this thing is easy. So people ask me, should I leave my job? I would say try the service out first before you leave your job. I'm gonna give you an example. I work at Best Buy now once a week, 8-hour shift. I get paid $14 an hour. I don't know why I'm putting that out there, but I make $14 an hour. It's not great at all. 14 is nothing, but I get discounts, so that counts. So I get $14 an hour, right? I gotta be there for 8 hours. After taxes and all that, my check is probably looking like 108, right? That's after one day, right? But I do 2 days out in 2 weeks, whatever. You get it. So it makes you think, am I going to stay here for 8 hours and make $108? Or sign on to here, be outside as long as I want, enjoying the day, and making that, but probably even more. So it makes you think, you're going to work for 8 hours and make chump change, or work for 4 hours, enjoy the rest of your day, and work for probably the same pay, if not more. It's a no-brainer. So I hope this video helped you guys out. Everything else here is basically to set up your account. Oh, I don't want to show you my information, but basically you go into account, you set up your direct deposit from there. It basically gives you everything that you need, the rundown on your direct deposit. For the people saying, oh, you need a car. You don't need a car to have Amazon Flex. You could use a car, but I'm going to show you what the email looks like when you do get the email. Don't worry about that second email. So this is the email you should get. This is an orientation invitation. You don't need strictly Android anymore to use Amazon Flex. They actually just added iPhone. So whenever you go to AmazonFlex.com, you sign up with your information, wait for this email. If you ever get an email saying that you need a car, just put your driver's license number ID, and you should get an email like this in a few days. Once you get this email, use your computer. There's going to be a link within the email, and it's going to show you to go to the WebEx, which I would show you guys later on, because I'm going to go into a session later to get the iPhone version of the app to show you what it looks like on the iPhone. But wait for this email. Don't trip. Wait for this email. Get into the online orientation, and you're pretty much in. Once you get the app on your phone, you do a background screening, background check, whatever you want to call it, and you're pretty much on. Once your background passes, the app will let you know, and you can start working for Amazon. That's pretty much it. Hope this video helped you out. Rate, comment, subscribe. Give me some likes. I appreciate that. And yeah, that's pretty much the Amazon Flex app for you. Peace.